Peace, diehards. What's up? It's your boy Eru. DiehardKnicks podcast at the half. Yeah, man, we are handling business like the way we should have handled last game because this Pelicans team, outside of my man Zion, which I'm gonna praise Zion today. Outside of Zion, if you, I guess you could say Brandon Ingram too, but I'm watching the game. I don't even remember seeing Brandon Ingram do anything. I know why I can't hear myself because I got the freaking mic between my legs. Pause. Yeah, man, I just started, man. If anybody got kids out there, man, kids could drive you crazy, man. I got two little guys. I actually got three boys, man, but the big one is 17. He's out doing his own thing. Hopefully everything is okay with him today. But I got two little guys, man. I got a 5-year-old and a soon-to-be 7-year-old, man. And you can imagine they're like Wolverine and freaking Sabretooth, man. So just now I just finished going crazy on them like I'm the Hulk. It was like the Hulk versus Wolverine and Sabretooth. But it is what it is, man. So guys are gonna start coming in now. Chris Rose, he always trying to be the first one, man. Were you trying to get some free merch or something, man? What's good with you? Yeah, man. Speaking of merch, man, you can go to DiehardKnicks.com. You can pick up anything you want. It's right there. This logo, that's the that's really the alternative logo, but that's the logo that you guys see mostly. So you can get yourself a hoodie, get yourself a hat. Like I said, I'm not expecting you to rock it to the club or anything like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's a keepsake type of thing. You can have it. You can wash. You can go to the laundry with it. Go to the gym, things of that nature. It's just a keepsake to keep around for this era. This is the year and the era that the Knicks fans took the narrative back. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of which, man, let's just get into this game. We got we're playing against the Pelicans. I gotta give props to Zion, man. Let's see what he had here. Zion had 14 points. He's dominant. He is a dominant player. I'm hating on the guy because we didn't draft him. I was expecting him to be broken down at this point, but this guy is built like an ox, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. He is very short, whatever. But I wanna point out these defensive plays, man. That is a coach's dream. Hopefully in a few minutes we'll get Andy and maybe Sim will pop in today. We'll see what happens, man. But these I got to get their opinion on that, man. Coaching basketball, just watching basketball, that is a basketball fanatic's dream. Defense, the way and the manner in which they plays, because when you play defense, a lot of guys, when you see them play defense, they got their eyes. They're like, you cue the music, like the sexy music, is they're making eye contact with the person with the ball. That drives me crazy because if you're playing basketball, play the game. Why are you trying to make you're trying to make a baby, staring at the guy in his eyes while you're playing defense? Yo, man, you should be looking in peripheral. Focus on the body and keep your eyes on that ball. You know what I'm saying? Two plays, once against Knox. Knox, I don't know what he was thinking. I know he got caught up in the play kind of was dead, so he kind of needed to make a move. But you got to be smart. You look who you're posting up against. Zion allowed him to advance just so he could snatch the ball out of his hands. Because Knox has no strength. You know what I'm saying? So letting him back off was letting him make that move. As soon as he let them make that spin move, he showed the ball, and the ball was there. I always tell little kids, if I watch kids play, especially my little guys when they start playing, if they put that ball in your face, you better take it. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what Zion did. That's stuff that you teach little kids. They put that ball in your face, take it from him. You know what I'm saying? Don't foul a guy, but, play defense, stay in front of him. But as soon as they put that ball in your face, take it from him. He made that spin move. He put the ball in Zion's face, and Zion snatched it from him. Knox had to hit the floor in order to hold on to that ball because that was going to be a turnover. The next play, now I can't even think of the play. But, what was it, Randall? I think it was Randall. Randall did something and he showed the ball, and freaking as soon as the ball came in Zion's face, he just snatched it from his hands and started the fast break. That is a coach's dream, man. Somebody that loves basketball, die hard, all this, that, and the other. That is a coach's dream, man. That's something that's the first thing you teach a basketball player. Somebody that doesn't really know how to play. You teach them defense. You teach them not to foul, to stay in front of your man. They put that ball in front of you, take it. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to touch him. You ain't got to push him. You ain't got to foul him. Just take that damn ball, man. I love it. One guy I want to shout out on the Pelicans, because, these guys are not even worth talking about. Steven Adams. He has 8 points and 9 rebounds, only because he's tall. we have a problem, a height problem right now. Nerlens Noel is our center. They put Taj Gibson in here to try to combat that a little bit. But Taj Gibson is doing a good job. But like I said, he's playing way too much minutes than he needs to. That's out of necessity because we don't have Mitchell Robinson. But if we had Mitchell Robinson, I don't think Steven Adams would even be playing. I think he would be fouled out. In foul trouble. Excuse me, not fouled out. He'll be in foul trouble by this time because Steven Adams, he's tall and everything, but I've never seen a guy so big on the floor. The dude is always on the floor. Like as soon as he gets hits, he falls to the floor. There was one point where he had going out of bounds. I don't even know how he ended up on the floor so far away from the paint. But then Bledsoe came up to him and picked him up and was all happy. Happy about his hustle, man. But if your big man is going on the floor more than anybody else on the court, then there's something wrong with your big man, man. You know what I'm saying? I am not a fan of Steven Adams. He doesn't defend the paint. He's not a shot blocker. He's a rebounder, but he's not. He doesn't box out. He kind of reminds me of everybody's favorite center. What's the guy's name? I can't even think of the freaking guy's name. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Tyson Chandler. Excuse me. He reminds me of Tyson Chandler. I'm not the biggest fan of Tyson Chandler. You know what I'm saying? He runs the floor and he dunks, just like Mitchell Robinson, but probably basically the same as Mitchell Robinson. But I want to say that Mitchell Robinson is more physical and stronger than Taj was. I mean not Taj. Tyson. Was not a fan of Tyson Chandler, but he reminds me of Steven Adams a lot for the simple fact that Taj. I keep saying Taj, but Tyson Chandler to me he didn't rebound. He didn't box out. Excuse me. Everything was just I'm tall and I'm just gonna jump up and grab the rebound. A lot of the times people would sail past him and lay it up, and that's Steven Adams, man. But Steven Adams is worse. And like I said, I'm not a fan of guys just dropping to the floor after contact. Shout out to my kids, my big boy, 7 years old. He got the habit of falling to the floor. As soon as he falls to the floor, I grab him, throw him in the air, and say, "Listen, get off the floor. What are you on the floor for? I don't care what happened." You know what I'm saying? God forbid something, like somebody hit you with something or whatever, man. But you better not hit the floor. You know what I'm saying? You better get your ass back up as soon as you get hit. I've never seen anybody hit the floor so big. And you got that big beard trying to be intimidating or trying to be whatever. I don't know what you're trying to be. I'm not going to do that. But it just drives me crazy to see guys like that. They're just always hitting the floor. Like, get off the damn floor, bro. Don't make no sense. Unless you dive in for the ball. Last second running, throw your body down in and dive for the ball. But you should not be on the floor, man. As a grown man, as a basketball player, anything like that, you should not be on the floor for no damn reason. Especially contact with another human being. Come on, man. It's just ridiculous, man. But that's a little rant. We got Lonzo Ball actually played today. I wasn't impressed at anything that he did. 0 points. Only 1 assist, 3 rebounds. I don't even remember seeing him. That's how crazy that was, man. I mean, this is a crazy game. It's like 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to go out there and do some family stuff before this game started. So, we had just got in, actually. So I'm watching the game, but like I said, when you're watching, if anybody could play, they always stick out to you. You know what I'm saying? They always stick out. This guy, Najee Marshall, he played in the last game. He's trash. You know what I'm saying? But I remember him doing something in the game. Jackson Hayes is another guy. He's not ready yet. He'll probably be ready next year, but he's a little cuckoo in his head. Kyrie Lewis is giving effort out there. You can see him running out there. I noticed him a couple times, but he's not going to be ready this year. He'll probably be ready next year. Whenever they decide what they're going to do with all the guards, Eric Bledsoe and things of that nature. Nolly, they were bigging him up the last game. He's like a American player that played in Europe or whatever. He's trash. He's going to be back where he came from. He's going to go back to Europe. He's trash. Like I said, all these guys that they have are going to be good next year. They're in the same boat as Obi Toppin and just Obi Toppin. You know what I'm saying? James Johnson is a guy that should be way better than he is. I mentioned that in the last game. But there's nothing really else to talk about with all these different guys. Shout out to Eric Bledsoe, because if you think that Elfrid Payton is trash, welcome to Eric Bledsoe. You know what I'm saying? Eric Bledsoe's stocky like this. He has short arms. You know what I'm saying? His athleticism and his strength was his draw when he was playing well in his prime. He is past his prime right now. He can't run or jump. He's not stronger than anybody right now. And the jig is up. He cannot facilitate. He has 3 assists, but not because he was running offense. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember the passes that he made for guys to score. Because the NBA now, like, you could pass the ball Like Clyde said, pass the ball on Monday and he scores on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? That's how the NBA does assists. But I'm not a fan of Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe is trash. If you think Elfrid Payton is trash, check out check out Eric Bledsoe. And Eric Bledsoe is a guy that guys were saying that, yo, I'll give a first round pick. Give me Eric Bledsoe just as long as we get Lonzo Ball. Look at that starting backcourt right now. Lonzo Ball and Bledsoe, 2 points apiece, 4 total assists, 4 total rebounds. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Elfrid Payton, you know, he's Elfrid Payton is doing Elfrid Payton shit. 3 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 1 rebound. That's what he does. If he finishes the game with 6 at the end of the game, that's fine. That's what Elfrid Payton does. That's why I don't get the drama when it comes to Elfrid Payton, man. So you know, let's talk about the Knicks now. Derrick Rose is playing his ass off, but at the same time, Derrick Rose is a shell of himself. You could tell that he's struggling with his conditioning a little bit, but he's still playing great, man. Shout out to Derrick Rose. He's just a guy that knows how to play. All these other guys that I mentioned on the Pelicans, they can't play. They're not ready yet. They'll probably be good next year. You know, even some of these guys, Lonzo Ball and things like that. These guys, you know, they're not all that great. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose is a very smart, skilled basketball player. You know, he's definitely really good. But you know, 11-3 right now. He's playing his ass off. I don't expect him to get much more than this. You know, we'll see what happens. I don't see him getting 22 points in this game. He might though. You know, it's good. But you know, shout out to him. Right now, we're gonna have to like rely more on Elfrid Payton in the second half because Derrick Rose is definitely gonna have to anchor this game. We'll see how this thing goes, man. Because you know, shout out to Elfrid. He does play good defense. So you know, and look at their backcourt. There's nobody there that I'm scared of on that team, man. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we got to worry about is Brandon Ingram and Zion. You know, I wanted Brandon Ingram, you know, last summer, you know, and then possibly this summer too. But you know, I already saw in one game he did score a lot of points. Today he scored 7. I don't remember any of the points he scored. You know, rebounding, assists. I don't remember any impact he's had on the game, man. So I'm not worried about Brandon Ingram anymore. I don't think that he has the motor, you know, to really to do what we need him to do on the Knicks or whatever. So what else we got? Let's stay with the Knicks. Nerlens Noel is doing Nerlens Noel shit. 6 points, 2 rebounds. He's not going to be able to get rebounds against Adams. Just only simply because of the height. Because you know, Adams is not boxing out. You know, he's not being physical or anything like that. It's just that he's taller. Nerlens Noel is in front of him boxing out, and what's the name jumps up over his head and just gets the rebound. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really do nothing about that. Reggie Bullock, you know, he's playing great. He's playing great defense, man. He's been playing against Brandon Ingram basically the whole game, you know, and holding him to 7 points, basically holding him. So he's playing good defense against Brandon Ingram. He hasn't really done much offensively. He did hit that 1 3-pointer because he's a sniper. You know, shout out to Reggie Bullock. We definitely need him. You know, so I anticipate him being like a fixture in on our team. I think we got to keep him. You know, these are guys you're not going to sign to 5-year contract. That's what annoys me about a lot of fans when they talk about guys. Oh, we should sign him to a 3, 5-year, 7-year contract. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? You know, he could sign a 1 year. He could sign a 1+1. You know, 1 year with a second year non-guaranteed. Why do we got to sign these guys for guaranteed money 3 years, 4 or 5 years? It don't make no damn sense. Reggie Bullock is a sniper. You know, we definitely need to keep him around. Not necessarily to start, but he's going to be viable coming off the bench as a sniper, 3-and-D guy. He plays great defense, man. Julius Randle's doing Juju stuff too, man. Shout out to him. You know, he's Juju Mello. Juju, the nickname that we gave Julius Randle should be on the same level as Melo at this point, man. He's shooting Melo caliber shots, man. He's in his office when he's in the baseline extended on excuse me, what's that? His right hand side of the court. That's his office. You know, he's shooting shots that I don't agree with. You know, I don't agree with the shots that he's shooting, but I didn't agree with half the shots that Melo shot. You know what I'm saying? I didn't agree with any of the shots that Melo shot, man. But you know, Melo made them. And that's what superstars do. You know, Julius Randle right now is a superstar. I absolutely love his son. You know, they keep showing videos and stuff on MSG, which is great. Social media, shout out to his family. They keep posting stuff too, man. The kid is great. it makes me feel good, because I got little kids too. The little kids are watching you do things, and he's got a positive thing going there with his son, man. So I just pray that his son could bless us with some entertainment when he gets older, man. If he can make it to the NBA, that would be incredible, because we got all this footage we can go back to, and he's gonna be like the son, the Knicks son. So if you could talk about Julius Randle, I like to keep him, man. Everybody keeps saying, like, let's see what we can do. Maybe trade him at draft night for draft picks or whatever. Or can he play with another player? If we get another superstar, can he play with that superstar? Man, get the fuck, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. With it. Julius Randle is nice. We got to keep him. Julius Randle, Reggie Bullock, Nerlens Noel, these guys are fixtures right now. RJ Barrett is the man. He's not going nowhere. Elfrid Payton, I would like to keep him too, man, even as a third string point guard. We definitely need that upgrade at the point guard. The upgrade might be Emmanuel Quickley. We don't know. It could be another player. Emmanuel Quickley might just end up being, our maybe a starting shooting guard, or maybe just in the role that he is now, the microwave coming off the bench. But he's definitely not going nowhere. Derrick Rose is not going anywhere. Taj Gibson is not going anywhere. Is these other guys? Kevin Knox, Obi is probably not going anywhere. Kevin Knox, I'm not too sure. And all these other guys, Frank Ntilikina, I think Frank Ntilikina is gone. I hope so, because I'm tired of talking about him. Theo Pinson probably will be back, because he's great as far as locker room presence, man. What else can I say here? Jared Harper, he hasn't got a shot yet, so maybe he gets a shot next year, or if we really need him to play. But every time we need him to play, it seems like we just go to Frank. You know what I'm saying? And even now we haven't even gone to Frank. Since I think he played like a minute or so last game. But the guys, this is who we are, man. This is who got us to this point. This is who got us winning this way. So some of these guys are gonna stay. The thing is, now we do have extra money now to get that second superstar, and it has to be the second superstar. We gotta keep Julius Randle. So I'm just ranting, man. I love the Knicks. I'm just talking here, but the Knicks already started the second half. Let me just scroll up here so you guys can see the score. That score is a little late right now. We're 59-50. Let me just refresh that so you guys can see it. I'm excited, man. Like I feel like this New Orleans team is not on our level. The only way they beat us is if the Knicks beat ourselves in this game. So right now the Knicks got a turnover. Here's what kills us: talking to the refs. We got to stop it. We got to stop talking to the refs. Let me shout out, because I see guys here, man. Thank you for coming in. It's a lot of activity here today, so early. Big Taz, what's up, man? I always see my man here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, everything is good, man. Hope everybody else is good too. What's the name? Sim has some problems last night, man. Shout out to Sim. Hope everything is good over there. What else is good? We got Knicks fan for life. What's good, man? How you doing? Buzzer beater. I've seen buzzer beater before, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Randall got it cooking, man. I'm trying to keep my eyes on this game. Julius Randle is good, man. But I mean, like all these mellow moves and stuff like that, it's cool, man. But we can't fall asleep and allow that to happen. This guy Zion, he just scored just now to get closer. It's 59-54. He just went after a defensive play, he broke out, and he looks like a guard. He just did an in and out, what do you call Euro step to the opposite side of the rim. He's not just a dunker, man. I mean, I'm really impressed by that dude, man. But we'll see what happens. I can't really see him staying with the Pelicans, because I can't see them being able to continuously get better every year. That's going to be hard to do with the Pelicans. They just have a trash name, man. And New Orleans is a great basketball place too, but as far as they just called an offensive foul on Elfrid. He threw the elbow. Stop complaining, man. You got to stop complaining. You just got to play. He's complaining about look, Bledsoe. Bledsoe, he didn't allow him to move. So that's what he's complaining about. He was outside the restricted areas trying to cause try to get a what do you call a charge. So I agree with the argument, man. But you know what I'm saying. You gotta sometimes you gotta just eat the play and just get back on defense. It was Brandon Ingram. Was that Brandon Ingram? That's Bledsoe. See, Bledsoe is a guy you can't allow Bledsoe to get confidence. He's out there bouncing around like that's what he does. He don't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that dude, man. Guys that think they're better than who they are. They used to be good, man, but you can't allow these guys to get that confidence. Allowing him to shoot fade away, jump shots wide open. You can't do that, man. We got Cully here, man. What's good, man? Yeah, Marshall is dope, man. I'm not gonna shit on Marshall. He's another guy he's just not gonna be good this year. He's gonna be good for them next year, but who cares? That they're Pelicans, and real recognizes real. If a guy could play basketball, he could play basketball. Marshall, he could play basketball, but it's just that as far as him getting used to the NBA, he's not there yet. And he's in the same boat as like an Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin's not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? This is Newton. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your last name, man. Dope name though. I like the way it looks. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Frederick, salute. What's good, man? Cully's still hanging out. Yeah. Make marginal moves or whatever. That's what we're gonna have to do. But you got to keep the bag open just in case anybody wants to come. Pause. The only person that I really want, free agency is Kawhi, but that's gonna come with a lot of bullshit. Because Kawhi is a diva kind of. Kawhi has his own training room where he stretches and does everything in his own personal room. You know what I'm saying? That might be good, because it allows, him to do whatever. But when he plays, he's all about business. You know what I'm saying? So I get that, man. That's just a quirk that the Knicks will just have to deal with. But that he's going to be ready to buy into that defense and stuff like that. He's definitely going to have a great, rapport with the guys that we have on the court at least, man. So that's something to think about. A couple other guys is available too, man. But we definitely need that second guy. Like I said, it doesn't have to be on the level of Kawhi. But we just do need somebody that we can get the ball to and they can do something with it, other than, look to pass out again. Cully's hanging out. Yeah, man. I talk shit. Yo, if you tune in, man, I talk shit every freaking game, man. You gotta have fun. That's what I say. It's not always about talking about the little minuscule things. Oh, maybe if he turned his foot in a 45-degree angle, and maybe that's too much, man. If you keep his eye on the corner of the backboard, then maybe get out of here, man. It's like that's too much. We're trying to enjoy the game here. Yeah, I just see I saw somebody pop in, man. Just give me the thumbs up when you settle, bro. I'll pop you in. Yeah, Cully's going crazy here, man. I see you. What's going on here? Marshall. Yeah. You got Gary Trent, Norman Powell. These are guys that we need, but yeah, they're gonna require a lot of money, man. Tony Snell, it's a bum. I see Andy. Andy's ready to pop in. He's yawning. He don't want to hear the bullshit I got to say. What's good, Andy, man?
What up, Hero? Happy to be on with you.
Yeah, happy to have you, man.
A little bit late, though. Parenting, right? Had to hose down the kids.
Yeah, I get it, man. I had to almost choke out my kids, man. My kids are crazy. They're close in age. I got two boys close in age, man. So those guys they're crazy.
Yeah, my 4-year-old, you gotta still take care of her. So, the older one can take care of himself, but the 4-year-old. Yeah, I see they started the second half.
Yeah, it's what's your time stamp on the game?
9:23. I see now.
Okay.
Julius buried the fallback, baby fallback.
Yeah, you're about 20 seconds off.
I see they're closer than we were up by 13 or whatever right at the half.
Yeah, it's the same old song and dance, man. The Knicks always allow these guys to get a little bit of confidence. Guys like Bledsoe and stuff like that, guys that we shouldn't even be bothered with.
Yeah, the second tier, right? You shouldn't be even thinking about them.
Yeah, you can't allow these guys to come down there with swag, bouncing around and shit. Yeah, man. Me, this is uncut, man. So if you feel like cursing, just go ahead, man. Just don't go too crazy. Julius Randle just stripped. Oh my God, Julius Randle just got stripped, I think. Oh, that's by Mr. Alonzo Ball, I think. You'll see it in a few seconds.
Yeah. I saw it. Now he pulled it.
Yeah, you see it, right?
Yeah. I'm a couple of seconds behind.
I think he might have thought he got the referee called a foul or something because he didn't even go for the ball
Yeah,
after it got
yeah,
poked.
yeah, exactly, right.
So look at Lonzo Ball. He got 0 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. What do you think about how he's been playing so far? If you had a chance to look.
Yeah, yeah, I saw the first half. He's definitely not confident in his shot, right? Because he when he was trying to take that shot, you saw he was aiming it, right, and he was like, I don't know, oh, okay, gotta take it, right, because he was so open. But I think he had that couple of games of break. So, I think he needs to get his confidence back in his shooting because the last game, I think he had like 4 points. So, you could also probably see that he's not confident yet. But, he's just like, maybe not like RJ, but he adds those, several other things, not only scoring, right? Some defense, some assists, some rebounds, like you said, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but Iro, I don't know if you mentioned it. Did you see the difference between the impact that Adams has versus Noel's and versus Taj? No, versus Noel's, he gets those offensive rebounds and stuff. Versus Taj, he barely can touch the ball. At least in the
Yeah.
first half, it was like that, right? A bigger man, bigger body.
Yeah, I talked about him a little bit. I might have been a little bit disrespectful a little bit, but I'm not a fan of his game. He does get those rebounds really because he's tall.
Yeah,
If I think if Mitchell Robinson was in the game, Steven Adams would be neutralized. He wouldn't
yeah,
be getting.
because he's definitely shorter than Robinson, right? And
Yeah,
he's really strong, but it's all about that, nothing more. His positioning is looking good because he's strong. So
yeah. But I kind of went on off the deep end a little bit because he keeps hitting the floor. Every time you look around, somebody elbows him a little bit, and he's on the damn floor. How was
yeah,
somebody so big, always on the floor? Not necessarily fighting for rebound or anything like that. He just somebody hits him and he's on the floor. That drives me. That drives me
yeah, nuts,
crazy.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what one Knicks player used to do that all the time. That they kept on. Oh, it was what's the point guard that we had that was Fizdale's boy. He was gonna get him right.
Moody, right?
Moutier, he kept hitting the
Yeah.
floor every time he had the
He
ball.
didn't have none balance on landing. He was like,
Yeah, like he need to put some rocks in his
yeah,
pockets or something to keep him balanced.
yeah. His center of gravity was like all over the place.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I don't really like Adams too much. He just
Yeah,
a,
but
just a tall.
Mitch. Yeah, Mitch has the same thing, right? He also falls all around in the paint.
Mhm.
Barely someone touches him when he's upstairs, and when he falls, he barely can land. But like Sim said, he's you can see that Mitch has small feet for his size. He's like,
Yeah,
it's like he wouldn't have feet barely. He's just like on totem poles, like would be jumping and falling down, right? So
yeah, yeah. He's like little pogo leg sticks,
yeah,
stick
pogo, yeah.
feet.
So not totem
Yeah,
pogo,
pogos.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like stilts or whatever. Yeah, man. So far, so good, man. I think New Orleans. Excuse me. I said New Orleans. The New Orleans Pelicans. They're gonna go on a run. So I think this is their run, and I think the Knicks will lock it back down and we'll just push it back up to 10 again.
Yeah, if they're not gonna break the Knicks, I mean, the Knicks are gonna go on their run and it's gonna be like again 7-8 points up, and then it's gonna be way more comfortable. So I saw also Knox was playing in the first half, and
Yeah,
he hit a shot, and then what always happens when Knox is in the game, his defensive awareness. I don't know. He was playing like, I don't know, third year league here in Europe. He was like, oh, I don't know which guy's mine. Oh, sorry. So
yeah,
he was all over the place. I hate things like that because it's like IQ of the player, right? But it's maybe not even IQ. It's like his awareness. He's like, should I take this guy? Nah, okay, I'm gonna see. Oh, that guy should have been mine. No, that
yeah,
pisses me off really bad.
yeah. You're a coach, right? You coach?
Yeah. I coach kids, but like I'm like maybe not I'm gonna say too big, but when I tore my ACL, I was like Phil Jackson. I was like the assistant coach off the bench. I was
Yeah,
the player, right? But I couldn't play, so I was also going with the team all around. The games and stuff. So I had, I was like the mini assistant coach, at college, right? So I saw the plays, I had the playbook, whatever, the scout, the games to scout and stuff. I'm accustomed to it, and I saw so much basketball around that. No, it pisses me off when people, just forget their assignments, right?
Yeah, that's a killer. It's
Yeah,
especially there was a couple broken plays where there was one where Zion snatched the ball from him.
yeah,
He
yeah. I
showed
saw it.
Zion the
Yeah,
ball, and that's like I went on a rant with that too. It's like that's the first thing you teach little kids: don't foul, keep your hands out. If they put that ball in your face, take it from them. Right?
yeah,
That's what.
and Knox dribbled into him, right? He was like trying to
Yeah,
bully him over. He
yeah,
just
like
took it with one hand, basically. So
yeah.
no,
Like he thought, I don't know what he thought that he was gonna bull, Zion over.
yeah,
Zion was like he was just waited. As soon as he showed him the ball, he just give me that damn thing. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. He had flashbacks from summer league, right?
Yeah, that was embarrassing. Summer league.
Yeah, that was really embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, but that year summer league, we thought that Knox was gonna make that next step. And here it is. What is it like? Almost like was it another 2 years later? And he's
Yeah,
still not right.
yeah. Some players like him. I think currently the team is really in a different place trajectory of the the development thing, right? Because if we would be in the rebuilding mode but still tearing it down, you could easily give the minutes instead of the vets to guys like Frank or Knox. But
Right.
currently, we're on the rise, so there's less minutes for guys to develop on the court, right? And not every player is going to develop in practice. I mean, they're going to develop, but way more slowly than when you get minutes versus other NBA players and teams. So, I understand that their growth, I mean, Frank's and Knox is going to be a little bit slower, but I still think we should keep both of them around because just sign them to cheaper contracts. That with Frank, it actually might be the whole plan, just to play him less minutes, so
Mhm.
he can get less money, or even teams not going to see him and just won't give him a bigger contract.
Yeah.
So and then sign him to like a 4 year, I don't know, 16-20 million deal. So he's gonna be like these kind of vets like Reggie Bullock, right? For five, he's gonna be playing for 5-4 million a year. So for that kind of money, I rather keep Frank instead of have a 38 pick that you're never gonna know if he's gonna pan out or no. With Frank, you
Yeah.
know what, he is a player. He's not gonna score, but his defense is reliable on the NBA level. So no, for that kind of money, definitely I'm not paying Frank 15 million a year, right?
Yeah.
So if it's going to be like a couple of million only, I rather sign him than another like 38 year old vet, just because Tibbs likes vet, right? So for like 2.5 million, I rather keep Frank for 4 million a year than some kind of wild like Jabari Parker for 1 year, because he's not going to sign for 4 and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. I agree with that. But it just drives me crazy that it's taking so long for these guys to show up. Like you were saying with the court awareness, just basic awareness. That's
Yeah,
why it's so important for guys to watch the game, because when you watch, then you can kind of see what the hell guys are saying.
exactly.
Especially the coaches that we have. We got Payne, and we got the other guy
What's the funny thing, that it's not that hard of a thing, right? You say, okay, listen, we're not doubling anyone, for example, except Zion or whatever. So if you're not guarding Zion, you just stay with your guy. Don't care if someone else gets beat, right? And in the meantime, timeout or whatever, you can make that adjustment. But you have that plan that you're going to be playing versus this guy versus that guy. When I was sitting on the bench in college, right, even before the injury, when I was coming off the bench, I already know, listen, the coach is going to sub me for this or this guy. So I'm going to see, what, these guys are defending, right? The player in the opposite team. And I'm trying to already see, okay, this guy gets the ball. He's trying to make the move to the right side only. So I know I got to cut off the right side, right? Then when I get subbed in, I already know what this guy's kind of tendency is or whatever, even without a scouting report, right? So, I hope these guys are, watching off the bench, and instead of just watching the game from the best seat in the house, they're They're just thinking, okay, I might be subbed in like Frank, right? For example, I don't know, for Reggie Bullock, and Reggie is guarding Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball is doing this and that. Ingram is doing this and that. So you can see and you can plan versus it, because I'm not expecting a guy like Obi or a guy like Knox to know tendencies of all 15 players of the Pelicans, right?
Right.
But he can know, for example, tendencies of those 3 small forwards they got, right? It's not that kind of hard thing to catch up even in an hour before the game. And I know these guys have the scouting reports like way faster, because if I'm correct, the Knicks have, for example, 3 or 4 scouts, and these guys are having, for example, this guy scouts the Atlantic Division, this guy scouts the West Coast, Midwest, whatever division. So he's watching only games of those opponent teams from a certain for example division, right? So when we're playing versus the Pelicans, for example, that's Kenny Payne's team, right? So Kenny has the scouting report like printed for them when they're on the plane. They just read it off, right? When you read it off 5 times, you basically know the whole thing. It's not like a book, right? It's a couple of pages. So you just read it a couple of times and you should be fine, and that's why I think Tibbs is mad, because these guys, when he sees, for example, a guy that's only left-handed and his go-to move is always left, and they get beat with that certain move, right? I'm not surprised that he's pissed about it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not doing like the Bobby Knight throwing chairs, into the court and stuff like that.
Yeah, instead of asking for a timeout, he's like putting the chair outside on the court, and trying to go like that, right? So.
Yeah. But that's the thing. This is like the pro levels, man. So like there's certain expectations you got to have as a professional. Like this is some stuff that you can't be doing. You just can't be doing stuff like this, man. You're not gonna like I want to call them casual fans. They watch and they be like, oh, how come this guy's not playing? So listen, man, you need to watch these games and just like them, you watch the game just like anybody else. Why don't you watch it in a matter to learn what you're looking at? It's not just about putting the ball in the basket. It's about there's a lot of things going on that you have to take into account.
At least casual fans, they just know one side of the story, which is, for example, the Knicks players, right? But they don't know, for example, what maybe they know Zion, right? But they don't know the tendencies of a Bledsoe or of Adams, right? If you watch them several, even like 4 or 5 games a year, right? You know that this guy doesn't jump high. He just relies on his strength, on his positioning and stuff. So it's like 3, 4 key things versus each guy. Even as a fan, you don't have to be like way over the top. You don't have to watch games like these scouts or whatever, but you still would know what to do. And if it's a guy like a rookie that you don't have a scouting report, you just play him straight up. If he beats you twice to the left side, you know that you got to cut off the left side, right? It's like not rocket science.
Yeah. And it like you said, they give everything to you. Say, listen, this is what we're doing. We're gonna keep whatever, and then you should that should be it. That really should be it. I just don't get it. Like even take it to this point. Let's say like the Knicks, right? After somebody makes a play, I'm gonna say not even 5 minutes later, they got the whole highlight already on Twitter, ready for you to repost. Right now, I can go on Twitter and just show highlights and stuff. But I don't want to mess up the stream. But that's how quick the guys can make highlights now. You know what I'm saying? So by the end of the
exactly, like you said, they got a tablet and you could like listen, this is on League Pass. I'm just gonna rewind it like 60 seconds back. You can see what the mistakes you did, right? So
yeah, and especially at halftime, they can come through with a whole mixtape and say, hey, look, watch this, you freaking moron. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're supposed to be doing. Like even when you play pickup, if you walk up on the court, you call next and you watching, automatically, yo, he can't shoot. He's only going left. You already know just by watching the game, man. So it's like it's crazy to me, that whole thing. Yeah, man. So far, so good, man. We're still kind of fighting. We're like 73 to 73 now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like 219. Hayes taking free throw shots. So
okay, I think you're right on the money right now.
Yeah, right on cue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what drives me crazy now with these games is that like, usually if a game was on, it would be like maybe like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 2:15 sometimes, but 2.5 hours. Now these games are going almost into 3 hours now. It's because of the officials. They keep stopping the damn game every time you look around.
Yeah, exactly. The stoppage and they ruin the flow of the game, right? when you're playing on the court, you're like, okay, I'm gonna get up now, I'm gonna go defend or whatever. And when they stop it, it's like, okay, 30 seconds off, and then you got to go into rhythm, right? And some
Yeah,
players, they need to be in the rhythm, because if they lose it, they got to take a shot to warm up or whatever. And sometimes that one possession lost just to get into rhythm is really costly.
yeah. You out there
Yeah,
sweating and stuff
yeah,
too,
yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
get cold. Literally get cold. You need a sweater standing out there waiting for them to figure out what they're gonna do.
Yeah, and you know what, with the cold thing, I was talking with you, I think, about the thing I'm gonna do on NBK. Sim is gonna probably give me out a little bit of space, like he gave to Stefan, to Josh. I'm gonna try to do a thing, but I'm gonna slip you a quote from Gortat, right? He was saying that because he got asked a question which arenas he hated to play in, right? And he said, I hated to play, for example, in Chicago because they have the ice under the court. It's
Oh
like
man,
probably it's like an MSG, because he said it's so damn cold and the fans don't feel it. If you're like standing in the free throws, you can feel the cold coming from from the court, right? And he was like, it's really cold and fans don't feel it because there are at least couple of ways, and they got those air curtains, so you don't feel it. But when you're a player, they can't do it because there will be perspiration and wet spots on the court. So he's
right.
like, fans never gonna feel it, but it's mad cold. For example, in the United Center and other places that have, ice rings under the court. And I think in MSG we have it right as well, because the Rangers play in MSG.
Yeah, but
They just
I
might
think
have
that I think the Knicks they excuse me, the MSG, they completely demolish the ice. They don't just put the court on top. They take
yeah,
it out.
yeah, or they take it out, or I think they might have like a floor that just goes over it, right?
Yeah,
Like a moving floor, whatever. It's
yeah.
renovated now, so
I actually played on the Knicks floor once. That was
that's
a
cool.
catastrophe, man. Because I haven't played ball at that point for like a year, I want to say, but I got the opportunity to play. But I was training for the marathon, so I was training to run in a straight line. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
my stamina was building. I was up to maybe like 5 miles at the time. So I was at that level, whatever, man. So not in shape really, but playing that the official NBA court, those things are a mile long, man.
yeah, they
Shout out to
seem
NBA.
like longer, right?
Yeah, once you get on that court, they seem like they're so long. 'Cause, I mean, the court just by me, they're pretty long, but even that they're not even like they're not regulation. The regulation NBA court is enormous, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
So I was spent, man. The little minutes that I played running back and forth, I realized I said, "Yo, I'm running all this thing. I haven't even seen the paint yet. As much as running as
yeah,
I've been doing, man. So it was crazy.
yeah. I remember the feelings, when we were going from place to place, from gym to gym, and for example in college, right? And some colleges have like those small gyms, like that you have like the backboard coming out of the wall,
Yeah,
so when you're doing a layup, you almost hit the wall. And some have like like 3 or 4 courts on it, so you feel like it's an like an airport, and like you said, you just run and you're like, damn, how much longer you got to run?
yeah.
so
Got all the
so
extra lines on the floor too, right?
yeah, exactly. Oh, in Poland, bro. In Poland, you have like one court, and you have to play. They play volleyball, they play tennis, they play. Like several sports there. So it's wild. You gotta recognize. Okay, green lines. We're playing green lines today, right? There are red lines for volleyball, white lines for handball. 10 kind of courts on the one spot. So.
Yeah. So we know that Knox can't play in Poland, man, because he can't even see the lines
Oh,
that are on the
bro,
NBA.
he can make it on an NBA court, right?
Yeah, man. So far, we still kind of it's like a death match, 79-79.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what's the deal here. The box score, a lot more guys are getting involved. Eric Bledsoe scoring 15 is a nightmare right now for us. I think that's
Yeah,
what it is, really.
that's why they got Frank out there.
Yeah, I noticed that. He played 2 minutes already. He has one rebound. Man, I'm just not a fan of Frank, man. I just, no matter how I get it, but I'm just not a fan of the guy.
Yeah,
I
I'm a fan because maybe it's because he plays like those fundamental things that you teach in Europe. So when I see him playing, I I know that he's not going to be the flashy kind of scoring guy, but he can do everything I would want as a coach to expect from a guy, at least a young guy. If he's going to be the same guy when he's 32, you're not going to be playing it in the NBA, right? But at this kind of his age, I think he can still develop the 3-point shot, and it's not going to be that bad. But I'm not expecting Frank to be a major scorer or whatever. He's going to be at max a Tony Allen type of Bruce Bowen guy. Nothing more from him. And if you're building a team, you still gotta have guys like that. I bet the players love to play with him because he's not taking up shots from them. He's doing all the dirty work for them. So I bet they love him on the Knicks.
Yeah, but so too. He look like he smells delicious too, man. He looks like his hair is beautifully trimmed. He has great
Yeah.
European perfume and stuff on. So
Yeah, and he's
yeah.
French, right? So they got everything intact there. So
Yeah, I guess so, man. Yeah. His French fries are probably really good too, right?
yeah,
Oh my god. Yeah, but I get it, man. But when he does play good, when Frank plays good, is awesome. But then he goes on stretches where he looked like, yo, Frank, is he even in the game? Like, what is going on with him, man?
yeah,
That's what
because
drives me
he doesn't feel the stat sheet, right? And sometimes he's like running around just making wind out there, nothing more. But it, at least for me, I see the things in him, even if he's not scoring. That he's basically at least denying the guy, and it's not gonna pop up always in the stat sheet. The guy is
Yeah.
just gonna deflect a ball. Even if he's not gonna deflect, he's gonna close the passing lane, so they're not gonna just make the pass. And in one situation, it's not gonna bother the guy, the opponent, the opposite team that much. But sometimes it's going to just deny the start of for example, this kind of play or that kind of play, which might affect them in the longer run, and they're going to be like frustrated, pissed, and they got to try to use other plays, and that
Yeah.
might be a thing that's going to bother them really, really much.
Yeah, I get it. But that sounds like a situational guy. He's just a situational dude at
Yeah.
the moment.
Yeah, exactly. But you see how quickly it panned out. He was scoring at will at the beginning, right? Of course, he was
Yeah.
taking shots like in amounts of things that you would probably wouldn't ask a rookie to do, and not with that kind of pick. But he was making them. But if he's not making shots,
He's irrelevant.
exactly, he's even worse than Frank if he's not making shots.
Yeah.
So, and on defense, just look at these guys. For example, now they have a rookie versus him, right? Because they got Kira Lewis on him. But I don't know if it was the last game or like 3 games back, because 2 games back was again the Pelicans. But we saw vets when they saw quickly on the court. They just went to the guy that Quick was guarding, so they could go straight at him. And look now, Kira Lewis. You saw where Quickly was on the other side of the paint. He lost him.
Yeah. That's
That was,
yeah, that's
that
driving me
was a
crazy right now.
pure Knox, play on defense.
Yeah.
So
And it's giving these guys confidence too, man.
yeah,
Right,
and
right now.
exactly. Kira Lewis, I don't think he scored a bucket. Maybe like took one shot or whatever. He made this 3. Never gonna know. Maybe he's gonna have again a shot in a possession or 2, and he's gonna be more confident to make it. So
Yeah.
that's not a thing you wanna get a team that basically lost versus us once, and they want to get back at us, right? And I don't think we can. It's not like it's a must-win game, but when you're home, you're on a 5-game winning stretch. The Celtics won last night. You still wanna gain W's versus even West Coast teams. Then it's not like you could afford a loss at this point, but you rather not, right?
Yeah. You got to protect the house too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And after this 6-game homestand, we're on a 6-game away trip, right? So we got only like Houston that we could, I think, easily beat. Let's call it that way. But the rest of the teams are going to be hard games, and the Knicks aren't a team that you can say before the game that they're going to blow someone out, right? Because of the scoring problems we have. You can't ask the Knicks to get a 20-point win.
Right. Just now, you're gonna see it in a few seconds. Well, I think you're close, right? I think Emmanuel
Yeah.
Quickly, he finally hit a 3
He just made a 3, yeah.
Yeah, man. He's if he like you said, if he's not scoring, he's just that's just like he's
Yeah.
killing us.
Or see now, no, why is he running on the left side of the court? Whole right side was open.
Who's that? RJ?
Yeah, RJ.
Yeah. He's
RJ
been kind of quiet
has,
too.
yeah, and he had like a couple of turnovers in the first quarter, even.
Yeah.
So hey, I don't know if you noticed that Tibbs. I think it's the second or third game that he's staggering minutes. He's doing what we were talking with Sim. That he should at least have RJ or Julius at the court at one time, right?
Yeah.
So at now he at the 6 minute mark at the first quarter he's subbing in Obi Toppin, and Randall's going to the bench, and I'm curious if he's doing it because Zion went out of the game. No, if he's adjusting to the opponent or this is his plan, because if you're a way better team, you don't do adjustments to the other team like that. You play
Yeah.
your kind of game and make the other team adjust, right? But as long as it gets us W's, I'm not going to be complaining about it.
Well, I've been complaining about the same kind of thing. See, like right now, we're at the 9 minute mark or so.
Yeah.
Right now, Julius Randle is in the game right here at the 9 minute mark. So
Yeah.
you can't take him out now.
Yeah.
He's in there. You simply cannot take him out because to me, I don't know if you agree. Crunch time begins like around the 6 minute mark.
Yeah.
5-6 minute mark. That's when you really need to start. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
This is what we do. We gotta make a run now. Make a clamp. Make some stops. This is when the game time. Right now, this is bullshit. 9 minute mark, and Julius Randle's been in the game already too long. He's gonna be exhausted by the end of the game.
And you can't spare in the minutes now because the game is too close, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if we had a guy like Burks now, he could take over the game. Maybe we're gonna see if Zion takes goes to the bench, if we're gonna be able to sit Julius for a moment at least, like a minute and take a timeout or two timeouts, so he's gonna be able to get like a couple of minutes of rest, like you said. But if the game is gonna be like 2-3 possession game, you gotta play Julius to the end, and he's gonna reach like 40 couple of minutes this game, and we got way worse opponents coming up than the Pelicans, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's something. I think that's definitely his Achilles heel there.
Yeah.
Trying to clock management. He's great at preparation. Preparing for the game, and kind of like preparing for moments in the game, really. But just his rotation, that he really needs help.
And you saw that lucky play with the dunk, bro.
Yeah, when was the last time Randle had a dunk?
Yeah, exactly, like a clear cut dunk right?
Yeah.
But they say the better teams are more lucky, so let's say that's gonna be that.
Yeah, I see they got some fans at the every commercial they show the showing the fans doing like this and shit like that.
Yeah,
I recognize a few faces.
Yeah, I wasn't that Terry or Trey? I think she was one of those on the left bottom side. But I think you know why? It's a thing that I think you could approach MSG on it. It's a viewing party or whatever they call it, a virtual viewing party or something like that.
Okay.
The PR thing. You could send your email to them and
they screen you?
Apply. Yeah, and you just go in like in a Zoom room.
Okay. Because I see a few of them too. I see Mad Hatter. Shout out to Mad Hatter. I see him in there. A couple guys I see in there. So that's interesting, man. But I think like the draw to be on like TV to me is not as it used to be. Because now like we could just scroll. If people are scrolling just like how they scroll on TV, there's a few people doing in game stuff. I think what's the name doing?
Guillermo's doing one. I think the entertainer, is doing one as well for this game.
Right. Yeah. So just you can flip the channels like that. So I rather do that than be at MSG. Talking.
Yeah.
I guess it's
people
for
that you
nostalgia.
don't know. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's fun, man. We getting close to to crunch time now. What's the timestamp on the game? I think we were at 8 minutes.
Is 8 minutes 17 seconds. I see fans dancing now. So
yeah, we're right on the money. I got the commercials going. I got the Lincoln This is a Lincoln commercial. No, excuse me,
I don't have
Cadillac.
the commercials. Yeah, on League Pass.
Okay.
So I
What are
just
guys
got the
driving in Europe? I was curious to
what
ask. What are guys
what
driving in
cars?
Europe? Yeah.
I got a Suzuki. My wife has a Suzuki. I got a Kia Optima.
Okay.
So
That sounds like over here.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
I got the Optima. I got the Optima because Kia was sponsoring the Knicks and the NBA. So I just got Optima.
Okay. So the
So
Optima is yours.
yeah. It's mine. Yeah, I had
Yeah.
we had I had Volkswagen like 3 passes I had in my life, and now I switched to Kia. My father-in-law had a Stinger, but when I went to the side, to the dealership, I saw the price. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go with the lower version. I'm gonna take the Optima. But this is
The
like my
Optima is nice
first,
though.
yeah. But this is like my first brand new car that it's not like secondhand or whatever. It's straight out of
Okay.
the dealership, brand new. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the car that I wanted. The color that I wanted. So it's white pearl, and with the all the extra thingies that you have, the speakers from Harman Kardon, whatever, right? So they had to make. I was waiting 7 months for it because for Europe they produce it in on Korea, right? Because in the States they produce it in the States, right? For Kia,
Right.
but in the European cars they produce it in Korea. So I had to wait like 7 months before they did it and they shipped it here. So
Oh wow. So
yeah,
they add all that to the price too, the shipping price and all that stuff.
yeah, they got it like that. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
That's
and you know
crazy.
what? Even what I noticed that they make. If I would want a Kia from the States, you have them in other colors even, and you can't order them for Europe in those colorways that you have in the States. They don't have, for example, the blue one. That's why I took the white one.
Okay.
I know that they have the Optima in the blue colorway in the States. So
Yeah, that's interesting. I was expecting you to say that you had a Volkswagen because
yeah,
a lot of people in Europe they have Volkswagens, they have the Mercedes, that
yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they're German cars, right? So plenty of people have it here. So
yeah. You don't have to deal with the shipping, all that shipping stuff from
yeah,
Korea and all kind of nonsense. Yeah. Well, right. I'm looking at a Ford Bronco, bro. I want the Ford Bronco like a big fucking baby. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because right now I'm doing the dash stuff. I got what do you call it, a Honda Accord? You know what I'm saying? So the Honda
yeah.
Accord is my wife's car, really. So then when we got that car, I said, listen, I need a hoopty to whatever. So I got myself a Honda Element just so I can fool around with it. But I'm tired. I'm tired of driving these cars, man. I need me, some muscle, man. So I want the I'm looking at the Bronco Sport now, but I'm thinking the regular Bronco. I'm gonna get one of them, man, before the end of the
Yeah.
year,
Yeah,
like a baby.
yeah. When I was a kid, I always wanted a Mustang, but now I would want those. And then later on when I was like in high school, I was like, damn, I would like those GMC vans. Like that crazy like the A team was driving, right? I was like, I would like that kind of a car. But
Yeah,
now I would like like a Navigator or some that kind of bigger car. So
yeah,
but then again, bro, the gas prices here in Poland, you guys complain, bro. You got gas like half price that we have in Poland, and believe me, the salaries they don't even match. So
yeah. I can
we got it
imagine.
way worse here. So
You see, Los Knicks. He said that we're that all this car talk made us lose the lead. Yeah, we just filling time, man. Just talking a little bit because right now the
yeah,
timestamp according to this is 7:27. If it's the
yeah,
same,
and it's 88, right?
yeah. So what are they doing now? They on a timeout?
Yeah, I got the awkward dance cam. You know,
I hate the dance cam and that
yeah,
every other broadcast has that. Other than the Knicks, the Knicks don't do the
yeah,
do the dance cam. The dance
yeah,
cam is
exactly.
annoying. You know what's the worst cam ever is Detroit. Remember the time we was watching the game and I was talking about the Detroit girls, man. That is like the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life, man. They have like the worst girls. They all look like freaking heroin addicts, man. And they
Yeah,
standing there, they just doing like this, and they
yeah,
doing back and forth like this. I'm like, what the hell is this, man? It's like crazy. Throw a bag of nickels at her or something. Say, get out
yeah.
of here, lady. Go back in the back. Yeah,
Yeah, I
man. So,
remember when I was in MSG, like the when Melo had the 62-point game.
mhm.
Maybe not that game, but I was in the lower bowl in another game. I think versus I don't know who we played, maybe Toronto or something like that. I was in the lower bowl and there was some kind of dance cam, whatever, and like people around me were dancing, and I was like, trying to listen what they doing in the huddle, and the guys like putting their dance cam around me, and I'm like, just concentrated, and stuff like that,
Yeah,
without the phone, just thinking, and the guy's like pointing at me, move, bro, move, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna listen here, I came to watch the game, not fool around, so.
yeah. I'm not here applying for a stripper job here, man. I'm trying to watch the
Yeah,
game.
exactly. Yeah, and I remember,
Well,
bro. This is a funny story. I remember I got some food there because I was like, an hour early, because I never know. For the first time I was on the Knicks, I was like an hour early before people, so I was like maybe the top 10, fan in the first fan inside the building, right? I remember I got some, like strips or whatever, the chicken strips, breasts or whatever, right, with French fries, and a lady came by, sit, by me, and she was like, "Can I have one?" I was like, "Yeah, whatever, right? She's gonna
what?
sit here all the game." Yo, she took a piece, and after she ate it, she went upstairs, and I was like, "Damn!" I was thinking, she's gonna be sitting here the whole game, so I don't want to be a dickhead, you
Right.
know. I was like, "Okay, you can have one, of course, right?" And then she just ate it, and she went upstairs, and I was like, "Damn, bro, I gotta use that easy." First
Yeah,
night game.
yeah. That's bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what would happen if you didn't give her the chicken. That's what I'm
Yeah,
worried about.
no, that's what I was, thinking. I'm gonna be a dick here. I don't know the person, right? But if she came by, sit by my side, and I was like, she's probably, that's her seat, right? So she's gonna be sitting here the whole game. So
Yeah, that's crazy. That's like like one of the most New York things that could ever happen. Hey man, yo, I get one of your chickens. Yeah, man, okay, I'll take it.
yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I dip it in the, in the sauce? And I was like, yeah, sure. Man. What?
It would be funny. She dipped it and then double dipped it and one like
Yeah,
that.
and I was like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, I
All
see
right,
90-90. Yeah,
yeah, 90-90. The guys are gonna get us about the chicken talk now.
yeah. At least we said breasts, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yo, Zion with the hands, man. Yo, he has great hands,
yeah.
and he
He's
still
got,
made it.
because he got those short legs, right? So his hands don't have to be that long,
Yeah,
you know. Oh,
he's great
bro,
in
he's
open court though, man. You saw that
yeah,
layup he made?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Hard one, right? But he had the strength and he pulled it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
looks
he's
like
yeah,
Rose.
yeah. I think his conditioning. Look at he's like going off the court, and he's like a bowling pin. If you would like trip, just try to move him, he would like drop.
Yeah,
Yeah, you see
he's
his defense. He's barely walking on the court.
yeah.
He's so tired.
Randall just
No.
was in his office just now with that fadeaway jump shot going out of
Yeah.
bounds. It drives me crazy, man. But I mean, that's his patented shot right now.
Yeah, if he makes it, bro, we can't say a word, right? But it's not the perfect shot that you would want him to take.
Oh my god, Reggie Bullock just tried to kill a cameraman just now.
Yeah,
I hate this. The last game, I was pissed off because it was late. So if you watch the last few minutes of that game, I'm like tweaking because I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta go to bed. What the hell is going on here? Let's finish these guys. Whatever. We were
yeah,
beating them, and they try to play the foul game. And then the referees they want to watch replays and stuff. I was pissed because I felt like they gave up and didn't even want to fight with the Knicks at the end.
yeah.
So it was like kind of like get these guys out of here. Now today, whole different ball game. Tie game 92-92. Yeah, Brandon. I don't know. Who do you think? What do you think is going to happen now, man?
Bro, I hope they're gonna take those crazy threes. I mean the Pelicans, right? That
Yeah,
gonna be like hitting only the backboard. Listen out, Bledsoe.
yeah. Bledsoe got confidence. Last game
Yeah,
we locked him up.
yeah, exactly. But now we have Rose on the court, on the court. So he's it's not like I'm asking for effort to be on, but
Yeah,
they lost Bledsoe for sure. So the key thing is that they don't make like a run now to jump out for a eight, not 10-point lead, right?
yeah,
4, okay, cool. it's not that bad. But
Oh man, the inside play,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
They don't call 3 seconds anymore. Guys are just camped out
yeah,
in the
standing in the court in the paint, right?
yeah. What do you think? Why do you think that is? You think it's because zone defenses and stuff like that?
I don't think it's zone because I think it's the refs. They get points out that they have to like not what's the word? RG fouled out. Wow.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt a little.
Yeah. They gotta they got like what's the word? Not influence other calls. Just have look for other things and like I think that they did like the 3 second thing in the key. They like okay that's the last thing you gotta look for.
Yeah,
So that probably something like that.
the Knicks are in trouble now, man. We're down 95-92, and then they're at the line.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I would think about it if you shouldn't do like Netherlands, Taj, and Randall because they're going with everything almost to the hoop. If it's not a three, it's going to the hoop.
yeah.
So
Well, they just took Taj out, so they're going with Nerlens, and I think Alfred's in the
yeah,
game right now.
yeah. Alfred's in the game, so probably they're going after Bledsoe with Alfred.
Yeah, they're going for defense. Yeah, man, we messed up giving Bledsoe confidence, man.
Yeah,
All right, so if the Knicks are gonna do something, they got to do it now, man. They gotta score and they gotta make some stops.
yeah.
What's this here? The Pelicans just fouled. Or did he just foul or the referees did something?
No,
Was
no,
it?
no, no. Lonzo fouled because it's I don't know. They probably want someone.
Oh, they had to get Zion off the court. Something happened with Zion.
Yeah, he almost had a heart attack, bro. Look at him.
Yeah, he's too big, man. I mean, I
Yeah,
would imagine that he would have like some kind of problem somewhere.
yeah. You remember the Michelin, the dude from the adverts, the white bulky logo guy
Yeah.
from the he's like looking exactly like him, bro.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think you guys are talking about his hips and stuff, right? The way that he
Yeah,
walks.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he has not. It's not. I don't know if it's a disease. I think he has like those bow legs or whatever.
Oh yeah, bow
Y-
legs. Yeah, we were talking
y-
about that in the chat.
Yeah, in the chat, and you can see it. He's like, and the hips. He doesn't have like movement there barely. He's like,
Yeah,
like a bowling pin.
he walks like a wind-up toy, like he's just going
Yeah,
boom.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 3, 5, 4 thumb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they say,
Rose
the
is out of
bigger they
control.
are, the harder they fall, right? So
Yeah, Knicks are in no man's land now, 99
yeah,
to 92.
and look at the offense. They're trying to, I don't know, go at the rim, whatever, and they can't get nothing.
If,
Even
if
they can't get a clean shot out. Meanwhile, Lonzo taking a clean three. God bless that he didn't make it.
yeah, if he made that three, that would have been game. That would
Yeah,
have made 10 points, and that would have been it right there.
yeah. See,
I mean,
Zion's
the game is not.
cramping.
Yeah, the game is not over yet, man. He
Yeah,
got to change his struts or something, right?
yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I see what
That
happened. I think he might have pulled his back. Man, he's a big dude, man.
yeah,
All right. That's good, man. Knicks got fouls, so we can take some time off the clock. Have like a pseudo kind of like timeout while they're at the
yeah.
line. Get themselves
Would
together.
be would be good, if we now they show Bledsoe. I think bumped the Zion's knee before the thing that he cracked his back. Maybe
Okay.
something like that.
Rose just missed a free throw just now. We got to make a stop. It's like no, that's like so like.
Yeah,
All right, rebounds. Steven Adams is just standing there. Nothing
yeah,
Knicks can do. Look at that, just standing there. Nothing they could do. He's
yeah.
tall, man. Oh my god. Get the
I'm
rebound. Thank you,
telling you,
man.
bro. God bless they're not making these shots because they have so many open shots that
Yeah, they would have blew the game open. 2 open shots
yeah,
just now. They would have been up by what, like 6? It would have been 6 extra points. They would have been up by. Oh man. Right now it's a 2 possession game. 2 threes. We'll be right back in it.
Yeah.
So stops. We just got to make stops. We can't allow them to score anymore, man. Unless it's a free throw or something.
And in Europe, at this point, bro, they would start fouling already. They're not waiting in Europe to foul like in the NBA for like the last second or whatever. At this point, when you're 6 down, they rather start fouling at this point to get those guys on the line and try to come back to the game and then stop fouling than like rather waiting to the last moment and then do the fouling thing like they do in the NBA.
Yeah.
That's also a different thing that they do it here in Europe.
So what's the strategy with that?
It's exactly the same. That just if you start fouling them now and you make a 3 or make a 2, you can you're gonna go after the 2, right? After the more the better basket, right? But if you gain to like a 1 possession game, then you stop the fouling and you're back in the game. But you don't wait till, like, for example, in the NBA, if this is going to be a 6-point game, they're going to be starting fouling around 50 seconds, 40 seconds left in the game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Europe, you start fouling now. So if you gain that 1 possession or 1 basket more, then you can drop off the fouling again. But it might be a little bit too late in Europe, even this 6-point thing. No.
Yeah, I get it, man. There's a lot of things that I think about too at the end, and like sometimes, like if there's like a 3-point lead or excuse me, like a 4-point lead or something like that, I would rather foul the guy immediately rather than give him a chance to throw up a shot. Just foul him because he only has a shot at 2 points. If he misses one, you're ahead of the game too. All these different strategies at the end, man, are very important. But I get that too, man, because I guess a team like the Pelicans putting them in that type of mold will take them out of their rhythm.
Yeah, and I think they have like they got Zion, they got Adams, they got whatever. You can just hack them right now because if it's going to be under 2 minutes, they're going to go straight to the free throw line, right? Meanwhile, if it would be above 2 minutes, they would they would have to be over the limit, and you don't want to be under the limit. And just to use a foul or whatever, just to get them on the stripe, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna lose at least a couple of seconds more.
Yeah, time management.
Rose lost Bledsoe, and that his bucking before is for nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, time management. We was talking about the timeouts and stuff. I get that. Oh my God, man! Randall had a layup. But thank God Rose hit the 3. But Randall had a layup just now. Literally had a layup. It's a 1-possession game. 1 minute and 28 seconds.
Yeah, and now they just gotta defend this position, right? Because it's
big time stop. Rose lost the. Oh, he got it. Okay, running offense. Big time stop just now, man. They're doing a 2-man game, him and Rose.
Oh, they're stressing me out, bro.
Yeah, this is crazy. I feel like the Knicks should never even let them get to this point. Right? Knicks got nothing. 5, 4, 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a foul. Jesus Christ, man, the referees. I can't hear the sound, man, so I'm like my eyeballs are like hit the...
Yeah, but they call the foul because he
whacked at his head too, man.
Yeah.
So let's waste the next 30 minutes like reviewing that call now.
Yeah, and he fouled him twice, even before he did the putback thing.
Yeah. Yeah. He got to ice these free throws.
Yeah, I got a bet already with my friend. My friend said that the Knicks are not going to be in the playoffs. And I'm like, because he says that we're going to go to the play-ins and we're going to drop out of the, the play-ins.
And this is a friend of yours?
Yeah. He's a Bulls fan. And he didn't say that it's, he didn't say that it's versus the Bulls, just, that we're gonna drop out. And we got, for a bottle of Jack Daniels that the bets is on. So.
Oh my God. I mean, for a bottle of Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
Is he going to share?
What?
Is he gonna share the bottle with you?
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna share with him because I know he's gonna lose.
Yeah, big time defensive play there. Now
Yeah,
Knicks got a chance to
and you
take
know
the lead.
they could still call a foul on that play, right? He was
Yeah.
like mauling him. Oh,
Oh, that's a
damn.
loose ball foul on Lonzo Ball, man. What they call out on the Knicks? They call out on the Knicks. That was a straight loose ball foul by Lonzo Ball. If they show the replay, Lonzo Ball straight just threw that elbow right into Quickly's
Quickly.
face. Yeah, they're showing the replay
And
now. Watch Lonzo Ball. Look at
and
that.
you
That's
know
a loose
and
ball foul. What the fuck is going on here?
yeah, and you know they don't have the challenge. Tibbs already used it.
Yeah, he already used it a long time ago. I think the first
Yeah,
half.
he used it in the right, or he was trying to use it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
brother.
think he was trying to use it. I don't remember him using it.
Oh
I think
man.
he was trying to use it when there was like see now look how much time went by.
Like almost like 5 seconds, man.
Yeah,
5 seconds.
4 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds.
Oh my god.
Now he's gonna make 2 shots, and you gotta have to pull up for three.
Yeah. Ay, yeah, yeah. That was clearly a loose ball foul by Lonzo Ball, though. I don't know how he missed that. He did it right in front of the referee.
Yeah, in front of two referees because one was under the basket and the second one was on the left sideline. So
Yeah, and the guys
he's
at East
supposed to
Rutherford
see it.
watching too.
Yeah, and it's the last 2 minutes, so they could just review the play, right?
Yeah. Simple like that. I don't get it. Ah man, it's 7.8 seconds left. If they make the free throws, still a one possession game. So what do you
No,
think the
I
next?
think it's I would go probably to D Rose. If it's if he makes it, you got to go take a three. But if
Mhm.
it's not, he made it.
Yeah, so run it down. What are you telling the guys now? What do you think your play would be?
Bro, I'm trying to run like a play that you're gonna try to give the ball to Rose, but he's gonna be a decoy only, and you could easily like get it to even Netherlands and then go with Bullock. I wouldn't use quickly, or I wouldn't use. I don't know if you could give the ball to Randall, but I think they're gonna double him. So don't tell me he's gonna put in Knox.
Yeah, Knox just got up just now. Yeah, Knox hasn't played in how long now?
Since the second quarter, right?
Yeah, I don't know. See that's what his problem is, man.
Bro,
Big
my
time.
phone already is vibrating. I bet these guys, might be a second ahead with me. I
Yeah, you gotta.
I don't even want to watch it, bro. Just the phone,
Oh my god.
bro.
Yeah,
This is a
that's what kills us too. Getting those notifications, especially from like Bleacher Report and things like that. They'll tell you
yeah,
this who won the game already.
it's-
He's like, oh, you son of a
exactly right.
bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope I'm thinking they might run a play for Randall or Rose, but as decoys, and I think they're gonna give the ball to IQ or Knox, and this is gonna be no. I'm not sure that it's a good idea, but
Yeah, they're running they just have all the 3-point shooters out there now.
I think I would go with Bullock. With this.
Excuse me. Imagine if Knox hits a game winner or like
Bro.
to tie the game. Everybody's gonna go crazy. We should have played him the whole game. We should have played him 40 minutes.
Yeah, bro. I don't think I'm gonna watch it even.
Man, I'm shaking already, man. Inbounds pass to give it to Knox. Knox gives it back to Rose. Rose wide open, kicks it back out to Bullock. He hit the freaking three, man.
Bro,
Yo, that
you're
was a
joking,
great.
right?
Yes, you should have opened your eyes, man. Watch this replay. Oh my
Bro,
god, that was a
what
great.
did I tell you? What did I tell you, bro? I
Yeah,
would go with Bullock. There you go, bro. That's coach's instinct, bro.
yeah. You got to see this replay, man. That was ran to perfection. Yeah, I was just dissing the way that Tom Thibodeau recalls plays at the end. Look, watch this play to perfection. This is like a
Bro,
drill.
and it was an easy shot. It was a
Yeah,
clear shot, right?
yeah. Yes, man. Oh man. So we got to. What's the play now?
And
We hit a three.
bro, you saw I told you that they're gonna run the ball to Rose as a decoy, and you saw how Bledsoe was playing him. He was thinking that Rose is gonna take that three. When he cut to the basket, he was wide open.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that change of direction definitely took him off his square.
yeah, off guard. Yeah.
So what's the game plan, man? 2 seconds left.
Bro, now they got to defend. You don't foul by any means, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna advance the ball. So, you know, I just hope they don't try to do. You know what I'm thinking? If I'm Stan Van Gundy, I'm trying to dump the ball under the basket because I'm guessing they're gonna, if they try to run a screenplay on Zion, they're trying to guess that the refs are gonna call a foul versus the Knicks if Zion gets the ball because he's gonna act a fool and if he's fouled or not, they're gonna try to look at it if he got contact. But I'm guessing they're gonna try to run a double screen play on Zion under the basket, just
Yeah.
close to the basket. Not it's not gonna be a long shot, or they're gonna go with Ingram, or even with Bledsoe. But I don't think they're gonna try to run a play for Zion just so he can try to get that foul on him, the foul call.
Oh my God.
Rob, don't even tell me.
Oh my God. That was like it was another good play there to get him open.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went to Bledsoe. Bledsoe probably would have been the best guy to go to because he's been hot most of this game. So I mean, that's perfect. That's what you dream about. But I think Rose got a piece.
Yeah.
Rose got a piece there. Yes, man. Wow, Rose is playing some ball, man. Old man Rose. All right, so we got another 5 minutes of this nonsense, man. Yeah, Los Knicks is hanging out, hanging tough, man. Thanks for hanging out with us on Los Knicks. Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if I don't know if you noticed that, but Rose has great defense. I was thinking he's going to be a slacking player on defense, one of his age, and the other thing is he wasn't known for being a defender, right? I think he's playing really good defense on the Knicks this time around.
Yeah, absolutely. That can't be understated, man.
Yeah, he's closing out those shooters. He's trying to stick with the guys, with the guards. So
yeah, he's also strong on the opposite end too. He's been like kind of bullying guys a little bit, helping out with rebounds, and also shooting at three. He can shoot the three now.
Yeah, you see what Josh is typing in the chat. He was thinking that the Pelicans were down one, and when Bledsoe missed the shot, he was thinking that the Knicks won.
You got to be careful with that, man. Yeah. That's happened to me plenty of times. But I think the Knicks won. That I thought I turned the game on. I'm like, yes, fuck. When I wake up and they're like, they fucking lost. What the? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. What's the strategy now, man?
Yeah, I think, bro. I think they're gonna go with the starting lineup just instead of RJ. They're gonna use Rose. Right, but I'm not sure if I would go with Nerlens at the beginning of this. I think I would go with Taj because they're trying to, get those defensive rebounds, and I think Taj is doing a better job just blocking these guys out, and on Nerlens they push him over. So
yeah, absolutely. Taj has played 24 minutes. Taj has actually got 14 rebounds today, 6 points, 14 rebounds.
See? And I'm telling you, if there's a huge difference with Nerlens out and Nerlens out and Taj in. At least with Adams, is
Yeah, they're basically cheating with Adams. They're cheating with him, man. So Taj gives us that little edge that we can at least fight that bullshit. Yeah, man. So who's I'm trying to see who's out there right now.
Yeah, Randall. I'm guessing Randall, Noel, Rose, IQ. I think it's IQ.
Yeah, I'll rock with IQ.
Yeah, Bullock and
IQ only got 3 points, man. But I feel like he's been more engaged passing the ball since he's been in.
Yeah, and I think the one thing, the scouting reports are out, so they're trying to stop him from even taking shots, and it works now. Oh, yeah.
Rose just got a steal. Just went
I saw it. Yeah, oof, God bless. He made that layup.
Yeah, he misses a lot of chippies, Rose, man. I think that's something you just got to deal with.
Yeah, a lot of bunnies, right?
Got Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy? Knicks just made a stop just now. Here we go. Yeah, walk it up, run the offense. We're winning.
Yeah. And even for me, if they get a rebound like this and it's 5 versus 4, you gotta at least try to get a bucket.
Yeah,
You don't wait for them. When you have like 4-6 points over them, then you can play slow ball and just walk it up. But if you
yeah,
have the chance, the first thing you got to do is, if you see the open court, you see a chance to score, you just take the easy bucket. Bro, what kind of a foul is that? He just charged into him.
yeah. This is a great play here, man. Yeah, old Bledsoe might have blocked that,
Yeah,
but then,
exactly.
but then old Rose would have banged it on him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the evolution of this guy Zion. Once he figures out how to shoot, I think he's just too
Yeah.
big. He got the Shaq syndrome. He's just too big. He can't really get his shoulders up to get the shot up.
And I think he when he takes those even mid-range jumpers, he barely gets off his feet, right? When he's
Yeah,
open, he's like like shooting like his free throws, right? He doesn't even have any lift.
yeah,
No, with the threes, the same thing. He's just shooting with his arm.
yeah. He can't even get his arm up too. He gets stuck once he gets here.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
exactly. He's like punching his cheek with taking that shot.
Yeah. Nice fake by quickly. Ah man, he's got to knock those down. Maybe he should have took a step forward and made a little mid range there.
Yeah, and that's the
That's the rookie stuff, man. Because we need to
yeah,
make baskets, not necessarily hit the three. So he should have just stepped in and made the basket.
yeah. He wanted to be a hero.
Yeah, that's the court
Oh,
awareness stuff, the
ah,
offensive awareness stuff. Ah, yeah.
Reggie is doing a great job on Ingram. Great job.
Yeah, we
You
didn't
know
say
what?
that all game. We didn't say that all
Yeah,
game. He's definitely been doing great.
he's
14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists for Ingram.
yeah, and I think
Bam!
he's really really. Oh yeah,
See the three?
yeah. I was
Ah,
like, I was thinking you said, oh no, because Julius took that shot, and I was like, he
no.
passed it up, and I was like, yeah, I told
Yeah,
you, bro. I
I
really
said,
like Bullock. I don't know why fans hate him. I really, he's one of those Frank type of players. The Frank can be exactly the same guy Bullock is in like a year or two.
yeah,
I'm
he's a
telling you.
fixture. I was
Yeah,
saying that a little earlier. He's definitely a fixture, somebody that we got
yeah,
to bring him back. Most likely he's going to be on a 1 year type of thing, but he's definitely got
yeah,
to be back next year.
yeah. And exactly, and he's not going to command a money type like 15 million a year or even 12 million. He's going to be happy with like 8 a year. That would be still higher than he's getting this year.
Yeah,
And he's a key player. You can say whatever you want. He's a rotation key player, and he's a starter even for Tibbs.
yeah,
So
you absolutely have to keep him. Look, if you take a look at the box score there at our guys,
yeah,
there's a few guys. I pointed out Reggie Bullock and New Orleans got to come back. Even
yeah,
Alfred as a maybe like third string kind of guy. You can
yeah,
bring him back. Derrick
exactly.
Rose. A
You
lot of these
if you're
guys.
thinking about improving the roster, you got to go with the weakest points, which probably at this thing is the point guard, right? But if you upgrade, then you don't get rid of guys like Alfred. You slide them back and treat them as an insurance. So unless you get a young point guard like a Carol Lewis or whatever, in the draft, even, because I don't know where we're going to draft and what kind of point guard we can get in the draft. But to ditch a guy like Alfred Payton, he has some great games in his career under his belt. He had those triple double games in Orlando and in Phoenix, even, and not to mention even the Pelicans, right?
Yeah,
He had like 5 or 6 triple double games almost in a row when he was on the Pelicans. So I still think it's he's not like a key player, but he's easily a rotation great player for great filling roster. Oh my God, did you see
did you
Nerlens
see that?
Noel?
Yes, Ernest Well just
Holy
freaking
shit.
blocked Zion, right? Is he dead? No, he's there.
Yeah, yeah.
He finally got
Just
back up.
yeah, just don't do a stupid screening foul or whatever, Nerlens. He's pumped
Oh,
up that much.
what a defensive play that was, man!
Yeah, and bro, I'm telling you, we
Look
got
at
this
this
game,
replay.
bro. We got this
What is
game.
Ingram? Yo, what do you think about Ingram? Ingram is not as good as I thought he was, man. He puts
I
up
told you.
numbers.
Yeah, I wouldn't give him a max. That's for one, and I said it. But he was like basically the only free agent that was let's call it available, right? Because they could use the money to get a restricted free agent, and if we didn't sign him, just whatever, right? But I think he doesn't deserve the max money, and you can see it now with the Pelicans. If he's not going to be the number one guy or number two at least on the Pelicans, he definitely wouldn't be the number one or two guy on the Knicks. Playing on the side with Randall and RJ, right? So. I
And
think
like his,
we might have dodged a bullet, just like with Oladipo. You remember Stephen and Divine were like, we gotta have him, we gotta trade for Oladipo. Oladipo's out now. He's a
yeah,
liability for the Heat. So I'm glad
yeah,
we
I was
didn't
one of
pull the
those guys
trigger on
that kind of
that.
wanted him too. Yeah, I was one of those guys that wanted Oladipo, but I mean, he's like made of glass, so that's
Yeah,
another guy
yeah,
scratched off the
exactly.
list now.
Yeah,
But this guy Brandon Ingram, man, he's playing against Reggie Bullock and stuff like that. He has the height and reach advantage on him, so he should have been salivating coming into this game that I'm just gonna destroy whoever's in front of me. But he's just not that guy, man. Definitely not. He's asking for the ball now. Reggie Bullock just smacking the ball out of his hands. It's crazy.
yeah.
Oh man, I feel
That's
good
it,
now,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
It's 112 to 105. Damn, I feel good right
Did
now.
he fall out?
Who, Reggie? Yeah, he
Yeah.
fouled out.
Shit. That's a bad thing.
Yeah. Whoa, the close up. I don't like to have it like this, man, because that's like it looks creepy. It's like do do do. Maybe I might do that just for fun. And put the score up there.
Look, Frankie on Ingram, bro. He's gonna win us the game. Just look.
What's the point of that, though?
Yeah, because I told you he's the other player like Bullock, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What kind of bro? What kind of foul is that?
I don't know.
Bro, he was straight up with his hands up.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandon Ingram looks like he needs I don't know, he needs.
Brandon Ingram just looks like he came out of Rucker Park, bro. Rucker Island, straight to MSG.
Oh, Rikers Island.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh man, but I agree though. He looks crazy, man. He looks like he just borrowed some. You got to swipe me in the train station so I can get to MSG. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't want that guy. Pause. I don't want him on the Knicks at all. His energy level is definitely not something that we want on our team.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They're gonna do the
pick
and roll.
We're gonna see a three from Frank, and he's gonna, at least. Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
that backhand slap thing. I think that's all of Stan Van Gundy there, because they've been doing that to the Knicks all game. The whole backhand over the back slap stuff.
And you know what? In Europe, they wouldn't call a foul like that if you would go because he knocked down the ball right from the top. If you were going for the bottom, you wouldn't get a foul call here in Europe. If you did that, you can try to poke the ball just from the bottom. You can't go from the top, because from the top is like you're just doing the axe thing, right? Like cutting the guy's hand. But if you do it from the bottom, you're gonna be clean with it.
Yeah.
5-point lead.
Yeah. Still plenty of time on the clock, man. So the Knicks still gotta handle the ball. I appreciate European basketball. I try to watch whenever I can watch some European basketball, because it just reminds me of old school basketball. It just to me,
fundamentals, plays, less athleticism, but it's.
Okay, Randall just hit
Frank with the assist, bro. He's creating for Randall. Whatever you want to say, bro.
Yeah, he's the MVP of this game, Frank Ntilikina. I can see the Frank hive going crazy on Twitter right now. Yeah, I had to take Twitter off. Sometimes I leave Twitter in there just so I can see stuff. But that's what's been messing up my streams, man. The Twitter is going like this.
Yeah.
Like this.
Because it's updating, right? It's updating and it's checking for updates. So it's one thing is even they're gonna counter, right?
Oh, come on.
Wow, this is close. This is close.
Oh wow, yeah, that's close.
They got to use another angle, bro, for this.
Yeah, if they can't figure it out, they got to count it. You know what I'm saying? The play on the court should stand. I just put on Twitter. Sometimes people be hitting me up and stuff to get on, and I don't see them because I got stuff turned off.
Yeah, it's gonna count.
They're gonna count it.
Yeah, they gotta count it, bro. Yeah, it's off. Yeah, it's off. It's
Yeah,
off for sure.
yeah, absolutely. Like you can see it charging up, but it's not on yet. Yeah, so that's a basket. So that's the correct score. 17, 117.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they got it on the. They got
Yeah,
it on the scoreboard at that. So
yeah. I hate that it takes so long for them to figure this out, man. It's just
yeah,
unbelievable.
it's bro. It's not that hard, you know. You just get an angle, other thing for the other angle, and you count the basket. He's looking for help now.
He's gonna phone a friend and shit. I don't know. He's gonna pull the crowd and see what they say.
Yeah, he
Yeah. 117, man. 109. Yo, they say the Knicks can't score.
yeah.
Slow pace. I would like to know the numbers with that because the Knicks have been scoring pretty good, lately.
Yeah.
That's the new thing. I made a point too. The Knicks and Pelicans, we're basically running the same stuff.
Yeah.
We
just take a little bit more. We just take a little bit more 3-pointers than them. See Frankie with the block. Yo, throw it to Netherlands for a dunk.
Yeah. And we got a couple more guys that are more committed on defense. Like I think Zion is probably like their most committed player. Even guys like what's the guy's name? Aquaman, Brandon Ingram. I'm just gonna
Adams, yeah.
Yeah, Steven Adams. He's lazy on defense. He doesn't get blocks. You got a couple other guys. You got James Johnson, which he's probably drunk. He probably will pass. He probably will fail a breathalyzer test right now. James Johnson. A couple other guys too. We're just more like a team with we just have better veterans, I guess. More guys that are engaged in the game. Yeah, man. I'm happy, man. I'm happy we getting this win.
Yeah.
You know what's weird with fans? They still want the Knicks to lose.
That's
I don't get it. They would rather like their favorite young guy get the ball and showcase themselves rather than win the game. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Yo, what kind of a foul is that? These refs are bullshit.
I gotta get you to say bull. I'm gonna think of next time you come on. I'm gonna just I have a light. Every time you see the light, I just want you to say bullshit. The Andy bullshit light. Yeah.
Yo, why they're not gonna review this play? Oh, they're gonna review.
Oh, but here goes another freaking 30 minutes, right? Right now the time is 3:52 on my time right now. So 1 o'clock to 3:52. Come on, this game should have been over like 50 minutes ago. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great win. Oh, 2 guys with the headphones now. It can't just be one. Now it's a group chat. Oh my God. Look at this. What are they checking for?
I told you Tibbs is challenging this. Tibbs is challenging this. He didn't use the challenge. He wanted to use the challenge. Bro, come on. If this is going to be called a foul, if this is going to be called a foul.
Yeah, they need to do something about the NBA refs, man. I think, we always complain about the refs, that's just the way the game is. But this year, it's been unprecedented, the bad calls around the league, man. Yeah, it's not just the Knicks.
I would understand if they would call it like harsh or easy, but through the whole game. But if you're a ref, you can't do it like, okay, I'm gonna call it soft through 3 quarters, and then we're just gonna tighten it up in the 4th, right? You can't do it because certain teams adjust to it and then just play that kind of ball, right? So
Right.
I know I remember I was one of the youngest refs here in my city. I was a ref in high school, bro. They the call stands.
They reviewed it and the call stands on the court. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I mean, what's the? I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Look at you, freaking Tom Thibodeau is gonna have a heart attack. There is no way they
He's gonna
reviewed
get
that.
thrown, bro. He's gonna get thrown out of the game.
I would too. Just though, yeah, I would too. Right now, he needs to make an example.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Knicks
this
have.
is kind of BS, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe the refs got some bet over or under. I don't know, 235 points, whatever. I don't know, bro. It's just
but check this, man. If he makes the next free throw, now you're talking about what? Is that a? Well,
eight
it's
point, it's 7 point game. So it's
okay.
basically if they foul, it's gonna be 2 possession game. So
Yeah. Yeah. The freaking refs are the worst, man. Can't get the ball in bounds. Okay. They got the ball going. Okay, cool. That's good. No foul yet. All right, they fouled on Randall or whoever that was there.
no,
Unbelievable.
on quickly, right?
I couldn't see what they're called. Unbelievable, man. Like, what is the repercussions if referees get this stuff wrong?
Yeah,
It's,
it's nothing. They're just gonna
what's he saying? So I mean, like, what are they reviewing now? What's
clear
the
path foul. They're reviewing a clear path foul, bro. He was like half court alone.
Well, they have somebody underneath the basket though. Somebody had cleared out. So whoever's there, that I guess it is a clear path foul. Because you had a guy.
Yeah, but bro, it's such an easy call. You don't have to review it. You just one time review and we're on, right? We're just going to Penn Station and go home, bro.
Yeah, this guy's in Long Island right now that are like, yo, man, come on, I gotta catch a train over here. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, this is crazy. Because I mean, after all this talking, only 4 seconds went off the clock, man, since the last time they reviewed something. This is ridiculous. So if I had my car out there and I got it like in like say like a meter parking, like say like a 4-hour meter parking, now I'm like, oh my god, like I gotta
Yeah.
feed the. Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Oh, see, Nets Kevin Durant is out for remainder of the game due to left thigh contusion.
Okay, who
I would, if they drop out of the first round, bro.
Who are they playing today? They're playing on Miami.
Yeah.
Oh damn! The game just started.
Yeah.
Oh man, thank God, man. The Knicks right now, that we need to win these games. 6-game winning streak. My God, man. This homestand is kind of light for us, man. So I expect us to win a couple more of these games. Oh man, what's the standing, real quick? Let me see what the standings are. Oh man, I gotta take a piss like you would not believe. NBA standings. Let me get rid of this and put this on the screen. Yeah, man. Knicks should it should be it now, man. After all this damn bullshit, should be the end of this. Let's see if I can put this standing.
Bro, that's why the fans they stop watching these kind of games, bro. One thing is longer, and the other thing is like it's an 8-point difference, bro. They're not gonna pull out this game, so
yeah.
And they can pass it to the backcourt. So just why like none of these Knicks are running backcourt? No, this is.
So I missed it. What they doing now?
Frank was taking the ball out, and no one went backcourt. Just to have they played a tight defense, and Frank didn't want to play. Pass off the ball because it might have been and no one was like clearly open. So I'm glad he didn't do it because they could have a steal, and that would be again get the game closer, right?
Right.
But instead of spreading guys all over the court and then make the movement, I don't understand why the Knicks didn't go backward on this. I think they could. So
yeah, so they just called a timeout, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man, unbelievable! More time off the clock now.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, look at the standings here, man. Then if the Knicks win today, they'll be 31, right? 31 wins.
Yeah, 27. Yeah.
Yeah, 31-27.
We
Wow, man,
got the
look at that
Heat
graph.
playing, but the Heat are not going to bother us. Even if they win, it's going to be 29-28, so we're still going to be above them. So, and the Celtics are not playing today, right? They got a day off.
Yeah. The Hornets playing today?
Nope.
Oh, no, they play
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they play Portland at home.
on Sunday, right?
Yeah, today, yeah. They play Portland at home. And then the Raptors play, but the Raptors see now they go backcourt. See, so they could go backcourt. I don't know why they didn't do it before. So
I bet you they was chewing Frank out and say, "Yo, man, you could go backcourt, you fucking asshole." You know?
No, because Frank was taking the ball out. So I don't know why Frank didn't chew him out. No,
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I think the most important game. Well, this Indiana was already done with the Hawks.
Damn. It says final 129.
Yeah, final. Yeah, Atlanta won. So that I'd rather go with the other way around. So yeah. See now, if Indiana if the Hawks would lose, we would have jumped straight up to the Hawks spot. So it would be one up. The Boston Celtics would go up, and then and then we would go up. So we would be fifth, but the Hawks won. So
wow, man. Yeah, I want to see if we can get that fourth spot and just lock it down. Lock down that fourth spot.
No, even even if they don't get the fourth spot, just go get the fifth even. As long as it's not six, because six you're gonna go on versus the top three, right?
Right.
And top three it's gonna be really good, but because it's gonna be the Bucks, the Nets, or the Bucks, the Nets, or who we got up there, or the 76ers, right? Meanwhile, the fifth and the fourth spot, it could be the Celtics, the Hawks, or the Heat. So you got every kind of chance versus those teams, right? And then I would go even further. You could go, even past the first round. I wouldn't be afraid to say that we would have a chance, right? Because if we go versus the 76ers, the Nets, or the Bucks in the first round, it's not going to be a sweep. I guarantee you that Thibs is not going to get swept in the first round. He might lose 4-1, but he's not going to get swept with this current Knicks team. Nah, bro, it's not going to happen. But at least. Yeah,
I'm quite sure that every team in the playoff contention right now do not want to see the Knicks in the first round.
Exactly. They don't want to go versus us. Not in a series, bro. No, I'm not going to be that kind of gung-ho ahead that we got chances versus every team, but we're definitely not going to get swept. That's, I can bet my house on that. We're not going to get swept.
Yeah, I'm with that, man. The Knicks are back, man. We're for real. We won the game 122-112, man. So I mean, this is not your uncle's Knicks, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a whole new thing going on here, man. The Knicks are for real this year, man. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And look, and the score is going to be 10 points, right? It was such a close game, and now it's 10 points above.
Yeah, and we scored 122 points, man. The Knicks are just checking off all the boxes, man. It's great to see you. I'm happy to be a Knicks fan, man. Happy, this year for once to be happy, man. Following these guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, so thank you for hanging out, man. Because I know right now it's 4:00 here. What time is it on your end?
10. It's 10 p.m. So
Jesus
it's still,
Christ.
it's not my bedtime, but
okay.
Yeah, but it's it's cool. I love these kind of games because I can watch them. And I had guests, before at my house, so I was like looking at the watch, like when they're gonna leave, so I can at least watch the the game live.
Right. You're gonna get a Sims on post?
Yeah, definitely gonna join there, and tomorrow Monday, bro. Again, a week of work. So
yeah. All right, man. Well, I gotta get back out. I gotta see what's going on with the kids and stuff. I don't think I'll be able to make Sims show.
Yeah.
But
yeah, cool. So just pop in the chat if you can, at least watch us.
Yeah, at least give you the thumbs up, right? At least, right? Speaking of which, subscribe to the damn podcast, guys. Like some of you guys are watching, please subscribe, hit thumbs up. Let's get the logarithms back, man. Because I had them and then I lost them, man. So I need you guys' help if you enjoy watching us hanging out, because you're gonna see Andy and these guys and stuff, man. So Andy's great, man. I like hanging out with Andy, man. Andy's one of the good ones, man.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to hang out with you, bro. I love it so. If I only could, more often, but if I just think that I gotta get up like at 2 a.m. just to watch the game and stay for the post game, bro.
Yeah.
It's even hard for a fan like me.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I don't know how you do it, man, but you do it every single day. Like, you're a diehard fan.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, man. So get ready for Sim Show, everybody. Head over to Nothing But Knicks so you can see the post game show. You're gonna see Andy over there talking shit over there, and see you guys on the next one, man.
Peace.
Peace, definitely.